afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, everything and amazing Propagandacaster. I'm your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda, off here to an amazing and riveting 1 vs 1 on Langraskaya in the north of this forest, fighting for the Red Army in the Soviet Union. The 12th Tank Corps here with tank hunters, shock rifle, and mechanized support tactical infantry. Double comes out here from west and south. It is Aimstrong, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany. Deutschland, the Sperrverband von Sachsen with defensive doctrine, featuring infantry, Panzergrenadier, and Panzerfaust bulletins. And of course, the doctrine itself has Ostturm, defensive fortifications, Stug 3Es, the Pack 43, and sector artillery. And as always, kindly remember, if you want to, comment, like, subscribe, and share. And if you do subscribe, press the bell button. I know I hate having to harass people about it, but it's the eternal fight against the YouTube algorithms, which will otherwise crush me. So, to do that, also big thanks to my patrons and supporters. Well, this episode and so many others would not have been possible. Also, you can join the ranks by pledging on Patreon yourself, or you can just toss in a donation. Links in the description. We got double awesome MD42 here for Aimstrong. Triple comes there for Fordes, spreading out aggressively as Aimstrong is also going aggressive with MD42 to the Pioneers. Working them together there. He's a solid tactical force there since the Pioneers can spot for the MD42, having good range. So that way you can actually use your machine gun more actively if you remember, play correctly. Of course, you still want infantry support. We got two Ostturm squads out here, keeping close to the MD42 and Aimstrong going for the car point of Fordes, an aggressive bold maneuver. West side here, Fordes going to affect the fuel point, but Aimstrong doesn't even care about that. He is going here to just throw off Fordes' entire game by going for his car point and parking down there. We got Conscript versus Ostturm here on the west side. Bit of skirmishing there, bit of harassment. Ostturm there, or MD42 there, setting up to back the Pioneers. No Ostturm nearby, in fact further behind. Third Ostturm squad has arrived. So he's basically going to park himself here on Fordes' car point. The good old Langraskaya pin, also was known back in Companies 1, the Langras pin, which was actually quite a feature of Langras, in particular North Langras had that feature. It was also not a very particularly popular feature, by the way, but it was something you could expect to see in a lot of Langras matches. So all the way Aimstrong here, 8 Companies War, 1 veteran, by the way. It's clearly harkens back to those days by going for that maneuver here, cutting off Fordes' fuel here. Thumbs up to Aimstrong for an aggressive push. And there we go, Conscript down as well here. A huge blow to Fordes in the early game. Harsh blow there. We got 4th Ostturm squad there for Aimstrong. That set Fordes, of course, himself as an aggressive and veteran player, so probably not the biggest setback, but nonetheless, this is going to hurt. Meanwhile, got maneuvering here, going behind Fordes' cut-off point there. Or Conscript there. Grand Eastern victory point. We got support company up for Fordes. Ostturm versus the frontal Vix here. Bit of skirmishing there. Aimstrong so far leading in quite nicely. Ostturm taking some minor casualties here. Grab the western point here. We got the comms heading out westwards. Pump company almost done there for Fordes. Might see some Maxims and mortars here to deal with Aimstrong. Either way, though, Aimstrong is a few match moments again. Just managed to turn the entire game strong in his favour. Partly again just parking himself on prime real estate here with MD42. But also just good manoeuvring and realising what Fordes is up to. And Fordes in this case again, that loss of focus there costing him the Cosgrove, they've really hurt. But he's starting to focus more on the west side here, basically avoiding where Aimstrong is strongest, at least link up with the western fuel point. Thumbs up there to Fordes. In these situations, your best bet is to avoid panic, of course stay focused. There's definitely players who come back from similar situations. So not the end here for Fordes as of yet, but it's definitely not an easy start. Grand Eastern point here. And again, I'm guessing we might be seeing some Maxims here for Fordes. There we go. Maxims on the way. Maxims starting to become a bit more part of the Soviet metagame again as of late. Been seeing a lot more players going like heavy on the Maxims. Meanwhile, we got the like to make a nice copy of Aimstrong back in his space. I would not be surprised to see a flamethrower half-tech rush, which is obviously going to make things more uncomfortable. Machine gun repositioning a bit here to make it harder for it to get flanked. Thumbs up there to Aimstrong. They're still covered with the car point though. In this case, there's actually a blind spot here created, so while it is certainly a smart way he's doing it, he might have slightly ignored that particular part of the terrain there. And there you go, Fordes perhaps has sensed this, actually now sees ahead there. We got the Max moving from the north here. Fuel point of these being seized there by Aimstrong and the German army. The Sperrverband von Sachsen. And there you go, flamethrower after for Aimstrong. Consequence the Ostturm here, continue to fight it out. Machine gun there, trying to set up. There you go, flamethrowers. Get past it here. And there you go, the MD42, too slow to turn around. And the MD4, oh, there we go, flanked here. Good maneuver by Fordes, bit of backlot there for Aimstrong. The MD42 has a bit of an oddity with its, acquisition of targets actually being incredibly slow. Sometimes you can see like the MD42 taking like several seconds, like a second or two, before it actually starts firing. Maximum usefulty with the Ostturm there, still managed to turn the game slowly about here versus Aimstrong. No, Aimstrong, of course, going to hurt him badly, I imagine. There you go. At least tried to, and we got the flamethrower take out there. Still fighting viciously here. Field for Fordes, obviously expecting a flamethrower half-track since That is what a lot of players in these situations go for, particularly if they're ahead. Bit of skirmishing there. Pioneers versus the Flamethrower Engineers. Half-Tech getting ready here. Popping troops into it. He's not going for the Flamethrower Half-Tech, actually. Interesting. Not bad, though. That's definitely a lot more interesting. Thumbs out there to Aimstrong. And also quite strong. Could, of course, give him more frontline presence. Allow him to maintain a stronger, more aggressive position as well. Plus, with Ostrom, you can reinforce them incredibly fast. In this case, it also means he can heal his troops on the go. So there's a lot of utility there to well-handle 251 half-tech here. And to tank rates for Fortress. Going for mechanized support. That is a hell of an interesting pick there. Not your typical 1 versus 1 choice there of Doctrine. Going for the copper on the west again. He wants to grab a decent fuel point. Lots of fast and furious action here between these two players. And again, despite losing the early squad again, that harassment, Fortress is still somewhat bouncing back here as Aimstrong. Obviously, again, Aimstrong is not going to intend to make this even remotely easy. Punt's going to be following up for Aimstrong as the spare for Band pulls together whatever resources he can. Engineers down there, got the Sith 3 Divisional Field Gun out. I imagine we'll probably see a bunch of Guardsmen for Fortress soon, going to try and turn the game around on their backs. So with the DP light machines, they could give Aimstrong's Ostrom a very uncomfortable time of it. Aimstrong may also consider laying down some mines if possible. S-mines, telemines, you name them. All sorts of mines. Field gun units moving eastwards. Maximum good to go again here once more for Fortress and the Red Army. And there we go, we got S-mines on this and fuel point. Thumbs up to Aimstrong. Very good. Half-Tech running up, moving down there to reinforce the Ostrom. And again, Ostrom have incredibly fast reinforcement times. Combine them with a Half-Tech, and they can actually be quite sticky in a sense. Well, the squads is. I mean, the individual Ostrom, of course, is not going to be particularly sticky, so they're going to still die very fast, but you can reinforce the squad at the front line very easily. Field combining, firing high-close shelters in this mine, filter that way, set it off. Definitely one approach of doing it. Continue to go for Guardsmen. Of course, we all want to go for other things. We'll have to see what he goes for, obviously. Pioneers routed. Pushing for the cop on again. Aimstrong showing no mercy to his opponent. Constantly looking for weak spots. Looking for gaps, openings. There we go. Engineers ready to flank here. Aimstrong's position. They take a bit of hit from the Maxims. On the west side, the skirmishing over there, going countering the Ostrom, backed up with the 250 to there. Fortress, there you go, bungering on the tree path as well there. Aimstrong hits hard, but this time his aim, while strong, isn't quite as accurate. Grabbing the fuel point, that's still taking some losses from mines. Almost got the Ostrom squad there, very close actually, but then not quite sufficient. Cop one hit. Got the Guardsmen up, got a lot of sandbags, barbed wire here. Making use of defense fortifications, lay down sandbags here. Thumbs up to Aimstrong. Guardsmen taking some losses from the Ostrom. Of course, once again, we're in range and pop a grenade there. The Ostrom should be routed. They're still taking a lot of damage here. There we go. Maxim versus MD42. Troops getting points here. More troops moving in there. Field moving up as well. Half-Tech moving in. Maxim there pinned down by the MD42. That means it's going to be pretty much ineffective. It's going to have to retreat that. Half-Tech from the south. Field can turn around and deal with it, but Fortress remains under intense pressure here from Aimstrong. Intense and unrelenting. There we go. Another bungling attempt this time. Once more. Not quite well aimed. Maxim wiped out. And of course, those can quickly rush out and reinforce, grab it and reinforce it under fire here. But there you go. Field will check out the Half-Tech. Bit of issue there. Pathing anti-tank grenade goes off. And the 250 Half-Tech goes down. He does it. No. Yes. Unfortunately for Fortress. But for Aimstrong, of course, they win. And there you go. Field bombardment on the Maxim there tonight to the fascists. Almost get it. And there we go. Denying the Maxim here to Aimstrong. The fighting though continues unabated. Ruthlessly. Back here, reinforcing healing for Fortress. Getting back the Maxim. Back here in Aimstrong's space, we got the bunker up there. We got more Panzer Grenadier, more assault infantry being come together from the rear lines, from the forward medical stations and whatnot. Troops reinforcing healing. Fortress, of course, at some point needs to take up, and for Aimstrong, obviously getting some take up eventually is going to be quite potent. Ostrom sneaking up there, going back carve points. Machine gun there's the Maxim again. Guardsmen sometime away from the munitions for the DP light machine guns. Back reinforcement healing. We got more engineers on the way there for Fortress. Ostrom going for that fuel point. And there go Guardsmen launching a flanking attack here on the machine gun. Good work there. Good work. Getting into cover just in case there might be other stuff nearby. Field going for the center. West side we got Conquer up engaging the Ostrom, pushing them back here. There you go, machine gun ride. He could actually get a wipe here on it and possibly take it away here from Aimstrong. He's making a run for the guard from the Ostrom as well there, and he gets it. The Ostrom out and open can't actually deal with it though. So there we go. Forrest stealing Aimstrong's MG42 might just be the thing that's allowed him to really start turning this game in his favour. Absolutely intense stuff here. Going for the centre with engineers, the field gun. West side there, conscripts charging forward, seizing points. Forrest allowing no room here for complementation by Aimstrong or even his own men. It is furious action team with the Austin with Eastern Field Point. Going for the Western Field Point as well here. Almost got most of the map. 9 in his hand. Back here, troops reinforcing healing. Needs to get all this back in action as fast as possible as well. And the faster you can get that MG42 to action versus Aimstrong, the better. Aimstrong, meanwhile, back here, reinforcement healing. A large assembly of infantry ready to assail the third positions of the 12th Tank Corps. No tech yet there for Aimstrong. Western Field Point down. Flares being laid down as well by Forrest. Thumbs up. And there you go, Austin falling back. Maxim pursuing. Back here, troops getting ready for the next big push. Consequence the Ostrom there. There you go, Ostrom was the Maxim. And again, without cover, the Maxim's going to beat the Ostrom easily. Oh, he ends up retreating, he doesn't risk it, I guess. Mines moves up in case of more mines from Aimstrong. Very good. Need to get his forces moving. Need to get that Western Field Point. There you go, Aimstrong taking up here. Big push here in the west. And Forrest is going to have to fall back here versus these sheer numbers. There's not much you can do. There we go, good decision. Meanwhile, Ostrom occupying the building there. Flame for engineers should be able to clear that. And there you go, tech for Forrest. Max making its back. Machine gun and Gardner being hauled eastward towards the Eastern Field Point. Got the point here. And there you go, conscript routed. But again, bang grenade on the retreat path. This time acting some damage. Will he try for another one and just lead to the Panzer to finish off the rest? There we go. It is a Panzer going to do a clean-up job there for Aimstrong. Bit of a blow there to Forrest. Tech almost done. Graham needs some fuel. Engineers moving up behind them, but they may have to retreat. Guards moving ahead here. Still not enough ammunition for the DP light machine guns. And the engineers with the march was routed. Whew. Got the Eastern Field Point here. One thing all Aimstrong has is a massive victory point leader of Forrest. But said again, Forrest is slowly turning this around. He is getting killed and he is stealing equipment. He is slowly setting himself into a position where he might just be able to deal with Aimstrong more aggressively. And he's going for tier 4. Aimstrong is feeling incredibly bold here, figuring, you know what, I can just go for tier 4. These ration swine got no chance against me. I'm sure he's even sipping on a nice glass of Weiss beer as he's saying that to himself. Got the Eastern Field Point there. Fielding firing away. Arsenal Panzer coming to flank. Got the machine gun to come to the flank there. Very good by Forrest, expecting this. Thumbs up. And Aimstrong's Panzer gun to do a flank left, but the Ostrom is quickly halted. Not a bad idea using the Ostrom just as basically as a way to scout ahead for the Panzer gun. There's all draw fireway, allowing the Panzers to move in. That's tactically very nice. Thumbs up to Aimstrong. Forrest is going to have to consider Asian 6s or move ahead for the Mechanized Armor Company. I definitely feel like a T-center right now might be a bit of a mistake by Forrest, if he were to go for it. Now the guardsmen up, we got the DP light machines on them, increasing their firepower. You could also consider more guardsmen. We'll have to see what it goes for though. Panzer is moving up, needs some machine gun support. There we go. Could try a grenade here. There we go. The RGD fragmentation grenade. Panzer is taking a bit of a nasty hit. Max moving up on the Panzer is suppressing that in the opening few moments. But they're close on the guard, doing a lot of damage to the pros. There it goes, suppressed though. Right within range, there we go. They even got firing position against the Panzer, even then up close. Even suppressed, they can actually do some damage. They're constantly moving in here. You could actually try and merge there, I guess, but yeah, decides that's probably not the wisest idea there. Moving up the eastern side here, we've got the infantry troop ready to defend against any fascist incursions, but Ostrom are just all over the place. And even as they can't fight well, like by mid-late game, what Aimstrong is just doing is just, again, using the spate for the enemy fire, but also just using them to harass and just using superior numbers so that way control the map. So even like they can't win engagement, they can still force an engagement in a sense if you think about it. But there you go, Mechanized Armor Company for Fortress, very good. Might want to use the sustained fire ability for more firepower from the Maxim. Will not be a bad idea. Before talking about the Germans here in the east, moving westwards there as well. Transport, they will have to retreat soon, I think. Field we could also bombard the suppressed Panzer grenadiers, maybe. Needs to get the guardsmen going. Oh, he needs to retreat these. He needs to retreat these. Careful for this. And there you go. Outmaneuvering the MD42 position with the Ostrom, moving in a Pioneer squad with a flamethrower as well. Need to turn the machine back to deal with that. Actually, might be too late now. Guardsmen setting up. Mechanized Armor Company done. Meanwhile, we got the heavy Panzer Corps there for Aimstrong and the German army. Seizing the center with the field gun. Moving westwards with engineers. Eastern Field from watching being seized by the German army. By the Sperrverbände von Sauken. There we go, Pioneers. Oh, could be wiping Aimstrong. In fact, it's only Pioneers squad there. Annihilated. That's going to force them to replace it. It's going to slow down things a bit there. Engineers right in the west. Back here, constantly reinforcing. These should be reinforcing. You can also upgrade, of course, with the mobilized reserves. Worth noting that Forder's is still incredibly short on infantry. Like his loss in that regard has been quite high. And he just hasn't had much time to replace them. But he definitely should replace his infantry losses. In particular, if there's an opponent with 6 infantry squads. Even like 4 of them at Ostrom. That is still a lot more infantry than what Forder's has. Sandbags up on the west side. Panzer, they're good to go. They can also, of course, lay down sandbags here with defensive fortifications. Down going for the Ostrom. Quick grenade here could be an efficient means of getting them out. Sturmpanzer 4 halfway down there. Fortress is going to need a T-34 formation to try to deal with that. There you go. Oh, he's fine position. That certainly also helps. Push for the center of the Panzer Grenadiers and the Ostrom. M4 true ready in action. There you go. Suppressing the Panzer Grenadiers immediately with a first shot. Or first burst. Maximum current in the center. They can deal with the Panzer moving in there. Though, of course, the flank is a bit exposed. And there you go. Ostrom right in the east. Field gun ready with some engineers. Not far away from the T-Fed force from 6. Repushes in the Maxim. I want to get those guardsmen over to the center here. Actually, merge the conscripts with them, then get the guardsmen over here and allow the conscripts to get out the fuel point. I think the best move here. Meanwhile, Panzer moving up, you're taking advantage of the Maxim repositioning to get close there. Thumbs up by Aimstrong. Really good tactical sense there. Saw an opportunity and he took it. And there you go, bomb grenade on the Maxim, causing significant casualties. All but 1 are dead, and the Panzer going to finish off the last man. No prisoners taken here by Aimstrong. No mercy shown. MG42 there is going to have to reposition. The Sturmpanzer 4 moves ahead with its 150mm howitzer. That'll blow some very large holes into the building they're in, and of course the machine gun crew itself. Machine gun that crap. Once more cleaning up the field, but this time the machine gun is destroyed. Sturmpanzer rolling up. T-Fed force from 6 halfway done here for 4S. Can't going in for the Sturmpanzer for the field gun. There you go, penetrating hit. Engineering the Panzer Grenadiers. Needs to get everything in order. He really needs more infantry. He should just, I think, begin churning out guards riflemen, to be honest, here versus Aimstrong. I think that would be a very good idea here for 4S. Even like you can't upgrade them, there's just still better quality infantry than conscripts, and they can put more pressure on the light vehicles as well. Just get conscripts, but he definitely needs more than 2 infantry squads here. Ground the car point here back from the fascists. T-Fed force from 6 has arrived here for 4S and the Red Army. The 12th Tank Corps. Sturmpanzer being rolled back. Back here we got a Pack 40 in the way, the opposite expecting armor. And go Guard dealing with the Ostrom with ease. T-Fed force 6 moving in as well. Could see wipe here in the Ostrom. We got more troops from the other sides. Tank through the machine guns and main gun. Pantherfast off. Punching up the flank. And there you go. Force retreat here. Cons being assaulted here in the center. Machine guns sitting up here on the car point. And the Panzer Grenadier. Bomb grenades being flung about. Then a flare of action. There you go. T-Fed force going for the Sturmpanzer. We got the Pack 40 moving in there. Pioneers in trouble. Could see the Sturmpanzer possibly going down into the T-Fed force from 6. That'd be a huge coup here that we got the Pack 40 nearby, which may prevent it. At the same time, the Sturmpanzer is blocking maneuvering the T-Fed force from 6. Almost got the Sturmpanzer though. Almost. Almost has it there. Almost. Can he finish it? Got it. He got it. Oh dear. Aimstrong Sturmpanzer 4 is kaput. Pack shoots and gets the T-34 though. Had been able to save that T-34 without being huge here for 4S. But even then, he still took out the Sturmpanzer. It's not all bad, but he needs more infantry. He's got the manpower for it. I would strongly advise more guardsmen, particularly get them with DP light machine guns. They're going to shut down the Ostrom. There you go. Second guard squad out there. Good. He can also eventually go for another T-34 from 6 here, faster than Aimstrong. Go for more meat armor at this point since it's around the heavy Panzer cross. So there's hope here for 4S. There is hope. Though it's certainly going to be quite bloody and expensive. And there you go. Can upgrade the second DP, set of DPs then the guard squad. I mean, Westwards are all there. Of course, leaving the east side open. There we go. More DP light machine guns. Guardmen going to go back. They can easily be reinforced. And we got another Maxim here to help deal with the fascist infantry. Machine sending up here to block. Bit risky, but at the same time opens up for some movement there. Just moving for the center here. Almost got the Panzer Grenadier squad here down to 1 man and forced to retreat. Maximum through the center. Machine gun about to get flanked by the Ostrom. There's a big issue. You should remember to use the incendiary armor piercing rounds. Again, it's a very good ability. I can strongly recommend it. Guards moving eastwards. Almost got the DP light machine guns ready. Aimstrong certainly having some issues now. That again, he's relying primarily on Ostrom. I'm also surprised by he's actually had access to light machines for them for some time. He hasn't upgraded a single one with them. I figured he'd do that, but oh well. Panzer there was the guard squad. Outnumbered the easy targets. Plus, we've got the second guard squad moving up here. Could cause some significance for the Panzer Grenadier, and there you go, route it. As soon as Forrest now gets more and more elite infantry, the Ostrom are going to struggle a lot more, and that could give Aimstrong or Forrest some room versus Aimstrong. Got the Eastern Field victory point plus the car point, but he still needs the field point as well. And there you go. Sector artillery called in here by Aimstrong. Summoning artillery. Rain to smother out any Bolsheviks here. And Forrest quickly falling back, taking no challenges there. Very wise, but he needs to get that fuel point back. Still, he's got the western one. Can soon go for another T-34-6. Aimstrong just going for more Sturm Panzers. He's not even bothering with Panthers. He's just going for Sturm Panzer fears. Guards launching the assault on the eastern fuel point to get it out of the hands there of Aimstrong and his fascist friends. The Ostrom are going to suffer the wrath of the guardsmen. 2 squads with DP light machine guns can do some heavy damage to the Ostrom incredibly fast. You can even try grenading on the retreat path, but it may not be worth it, to be honest. They are Ostrom after all. Which can hold up the troops in the west. T-34-6 on the way here for Forrest and the Red Army. Maximum back in the eastern building, and there you go. Sturm Panzer IV number 2 around here for Aimstrong. Guards moving in here. Pioneer suppressed. Sturm Panzer setting up. Back here we got continue setting up the Forest. Back here, T-34-6 halfway done. In the center we got the Panzer as the advancing consequence in the east and west side. The Sturm Panzer backed up with the Ostrom. Maximum under fire. MG4 Jacks under fire. There you go. Direct hit. Light covers will mean there's no real cover there at all. This is the Sturm Panzer. Oh, the also awkward retreat, but it might just allow them to spread out sufficiently to avoid a potential wipe from a second shot. And there you go. Fuel cache up for Fortress. That's actually a good idea. Helps them get out more armor, which is definitely also what needs to versus Aimstrong. More armor. More tanks. You got 417 versus 111. Maxim sending up. Field gun moving up. Clearing out all of the terrain, opening up for more attack vectors here against Fortress. Sneaky there by Aimstrong. Field gun shoots, misses the Sturm Panzer. Panzer then being hammered by the Guardsmen. Second squad moving up. They're close to the east little bar with 28 kills. Obviously, most of them Ostrom. Second fuel cache. I think 2 fuel cache here might be a bit much. I think it'd actually be better off going for a third guard squad there rather than the second fuel cache there. Personally, like more infantry right now again would just be so much better. Obviously, again, kind of send the Sturm Panzer to some degree would perhaps make him less keen on that. Maybe a mortar instead, actually. Artillery would also be helpful as the support weapons, supporting the Sturm Panzer, but I think the second fuel cache here might be a bit much, but obviously I could be wrong here. Either way, it does in the end obviously still give him more fuel. That means he now gets 6 extra fuel now. So that's still something. And of course, kind of allow him to just churn out more and more tanks. So that may, of course, be the plan. But we got only 100 punch left here for this. Guard squad, they're getting hammered. Max definitely needs to get away from that as well. Now, the field gun could also be an idea there rather than the second fuel cache. Directed on the Maxim by the Sturm Panzer IV. Also moving to line from the T-34-6. Guard squad reinforcing. Conscript setting out. Almost getting wiped there, but once more the squad survives annihilation. Fortress looks another T-34-6. Sturm Panzer going for the MG4 there. Fortress senses and gets the devil out of there. Back here, troops reinforcing healing. 2 guard squads still awaiting reinforcements. T-34 field coming up. They got a huge class of infantry from Aimstrong in the center. They got a Panzer squad ace level and then last ace level's Panzer squad or Panzer squad. Guard squad still not reinforcing. Bungney and then he's forcing T-34 to do with the Panzer squad here, moving up with Eastern munitions, threatening the field guns. Pack 40 supporting the Panzer gun's advance. And he just continues with the field guns. Maximum joining in and stabilizing the situation on the right flank for now. But even then, Aimstrong is sending in more forces here, looking to expand the gap, the opening here in Fortress's front line. Machine setting up this road. T-34 moving to crush the sandbags and deprive the Panzer Grenadiers any cover. Pack 4 lands another great hit here. He almost has the resource for another T-34 from 6. Of course, he may also consider an HUD-5. Meanwhile, more pressure on the right flank here, just constantly attacking, constantly making use of the sheer mass of infantry as against Forest. So again, even like the Osterman upgrade, even if they're going to lose to the Guard Squad at this point, he's still making use of them simply because he has more troops. Meaning, again, they're going to effectively force response, or again, they're just going to get ignored at which point they needs to grab points. So, clever play there by Aimstrong. Sturmpanzer there getting mentioned one. Still surprised hasn't gone for light machine gun to at least slightly make it more useful, but here we are. Machine gun on fire from the Sturmpanzer here. Veterans 114 kills. Another sector artillery here. Got in very aggressive, active throws it down right in the midst of Forest's territory. That's got to be one of the boldest and cheekiest sector artilleries I've ever seen in Companies 2. I mean, again, like, it's not even connected to anything. It's just right in the midst of everything Forest has. It's just going to make it hard for him to move about. And I suppose it's also just a bit of a taunt there by Aimstrong. Can soon go for another T-34 going for the Sturmpanzer here. Could take it out, I suppose. Austin under fire here. More terrain being crashed here. Shoots, misses. We got 417 versus 52. Forest needs to get those victory points back. No matter the cost. Another T-34 there. Ground the western one. Ground the center one. Sandbags being dug in. Need to get the eastern side back as well as possible, if possible. 12 kills in the T-34s from 6. Got the western side. Could also consider laying down some might. Of course, he may be setting up here for a precision bombing strike at the right time, the right place. Sturmpanzer making another move in the center. Field guns, Guard Squads here. Ready, pack 40. Going a bit too far ahead here. Crew exposed and taking a lethal amount of lead there as poor Jürgen drops dead. Awesome bombs rolled out here. Sturmpanzer suits. Cover shattered. Field gun lands a great hit. T-34 from 6 number 2 almost done. 412 versus 45. Sturmpanzer with the Guard Squad. Almost got it wiped out. Aimstrong's floating plenty of resource, might be setting up for a Panther here, something, or perhaps just another Sturmpanzer. Like, I wouldn't put it past him at this point. Field opening up there, Brisk getting wiped up, I'm going to off in the Panther again. Just magnificent use of those Panthers here by Aimstrong, magnificent using, and just highlights how critical they are. Because they're definitely what allows in part all of these Ostrom to work, and again, while it's great to have some even draw fire, you're still not something to actually like deliver fire to your opponent. There you go, T-34 charging in here. Going to try and take out the Sturmpanzer, clearing out the Pack 41st. I think it's a great idea. Got though the Ostrom here by the Panthers. They go down the engine 1. He could try and ram the Sturmpanzer and then call in the bombing strike. Guarding support. Almost got the Pack 40, but not quite. There we go, got it. Guard Squad taking heavy damage. Need to retreat those Guard Squads. Popping a grenade here. Yikes. We got 381 versus 45. Field gun and machine gun. Guard Squad, they're taking heavy loss in the center. Not great. Those Panthers are really doing some heavy lifting for Aimstrong at this point. Another T-34 from 6 for 4 days. He's steadily heading critical mass. Promise both the T-34's not on the fine because he's got no field gun. And Aimstrong Sturmpanzer unrelentingly pushes forwards. Eventually, 2 shots at it. Misses though. Forwards here trying to take it out. Need to be careful he doesn't get too cocky here. Too desperate. Mark target on the Sturmpanzer. He wants it dead for the glory of the motherland. Machine moving up. The field and crewed up. T-34 disengages. Narrowly misses a shot here. Losing the eastern victory point. Need to reinforce troops, get them moving. Honestly, you should consider conscripts just for merging with the guardsmen, so you can just like get them back in the fight fast. Because at this point, them being slightly skilled, don't think the matter. T-34 6 times of extend gain damage from a Panzerfaust. Got the center, we got 372 versus 43, and we got the Panther all the way for Aimstrong. Third T-34 since it's mobilized. Troops being rushed out here, out of 4 res of space, no time. Still using Cinema Pistol round, in my opinion. T-34 hits up the Pack 40. There we go, finally pops it, finally. Lost the T-34, and then forced to reposition the MD-42, which cancels it. Panther on the T-34, gonna flank that Pack 40. Western Victor 1 big seats, we've got 372 versus 43. Another Panther fast off here. MD-14 in the Panthers at point blank range. Fixing the T-34, needs to get troops moving. Fast, quickly, comrades. Quickly! Stop for nothing! Panther almost down here for Aimstrong, though, for the German army. The Sperrverbande von Sark and MD42 almost wiped out here as well. The carnage shows no sign of ending. Pain train is rolling. Its destination is Moscow, it seems. And there you go. Panzerkampfwagen 5 there on the way for Aimstrong. Finally arriving. Finally Gefechtsbereit. Will Forrest have the strength to survive this? He's got no field gun. He's got one tank in working on. The others has seen better days. Ignition right with MD42 taking head fire from the Sturmpanzer 4. Panther charging ahead here. Field gun could be crude, but there's Ostrom nearby, making it harder. And there you go, T-34 from 6 about to get knocked out. Misses. And down it goes. We got marked target again here. Sturmpanzer watching the target. T-34 very heavily damaged. From the crude. Almost got the Sturmpanzer. Can he finish it off at least? No, the T-34 goes down. He has no tanks left. His forces are falling apart here as Aimstrong launches another assault. And I think with that, it might just be GG. 33 points for the 350, and there you go. GG, game over. An absolutely crazy fight here on Langraskaya. At times, photos were very close, but at the same time, he kept, I think, committing these smaller mistakes. It just ended steadily snowballing the game out of his control. Particularly, he lacked infantry. Again, that early warp didn't do him any favors. But even then, there are like times where he just easily, I think, pushed more infantry, and he didn't. He hesitated. And I think that hurt him. Like, sure, 2 fuel caches is great, but I think he shouldn't have gone for the second. Like, he should have gone for more guardsmen. I think, like, 3 guards squad to put a lot more pressure on Aimstrong. Defend him a lot more, and I think that helped you push the fight a bit more in his favour. Plus, some mortars might also prove helpful. But either way, great player by Aimstrong. Just incredibly powerful play, aggressive. You know, just constantly looking for weak spots, opportunities, just going and then taking them. And the Panzer in particular proved to be highly crucial here. And also that's the interplay between the Ostrom and the Panzer. With again, the Ostrom just do all the grabbing work, while the Panzer do the fighting. You know, as the game went on, I think was also quite solid. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I've learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell family, but don't tell enemies. This is Pro Cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow again for another episode. Bye.